So yesterday we saw history being created by Glenn Maxwell. He scored the first ever double century while chasing, and that was a truly unbelievable knock that Glenn Maxwell played. So we are here to discuss more in-depth analysis of that innings by Glenn Maxwell, as it deserves. It's the best innings we have seen so far in this World Cup and maybe in ODIs. When the chips were down, like Australia were 91 for 7, everybody was from Afghanistan was almost in celebratory mode that they will register the biggest win of their lives and will get a chance to be in semi-final of the World Cup. Afghanistan, who had been playing so well in the last three matches, they had won chasing. Just lost track a bit in the second innings. That is what teams like Afghanistan need to still learn. I think the inexperience showed at the highest level when you are playing. You cannot let an opposition turn the momentum against you. They had the match in control, everything in control, but they dropped a couple of catches of Glenn Maxwell, and a player like Glenn Maxwell, if he smells little bit of a sniff in the opposition, he will take it and he will turn it around. We know Glenn Maxwell, he's a like T20 giant, and he has played leagues all around the World Cup, and it was like absolutely very uh, difficult situation for him to play alone in that situation and take the team to a win, such a big win. Like they needed almost 200 runs when Glenn Maxwell was with Pat Cummins, and seventh wicket fell down. Pat Cummins didn't even score any runs. He just tried to block and do not lose his wicket, so that Glenn Maxwell has that assurity that there is somebody and they are not losing wickets, and did not get additional pressure on him. So there is also importance of Pat Cummins innings. He is now a very good captain and matured player, so he played his role very well. But coming back to like the brilliance of Glenn Maxwell, like what is a difference between a good innings and a great innings? So I think Glenn Maxwell is a more dangerous and a more from other batsmen, he is more dangerous, and he has that impact on the other oppositions that they want to get him out as soon as possible, because they know if Maxwell stays there for even 30-40 balls, he will change the match upside down. That is the quality of Glenn Maxwell. That is his strength also, and that is his weakness also. Like we have seen many a times that Glenn Maxwell has gotten out in situations in which people have said he should have just played 10-15 balls, taken his time, but that is not the style of play of Glenn Maxwell. His style is to dominate and play his shots. He is a stroke maker. So he stick to his strength yesterday, and when he saw that Afghanistan are a bit, when he sensed fear in Afghanistan bowlers, then he was it changed his mindset completely, and he knew that this team is fearing him, and he started taking them down. And Afghanistan for 60% of the match stuck to their plans while batting, while bowling, and they got the results also because their execution was perfect. But now the difference comes when they dropped one catch, so they had to go away from their plans at that point. And that is the, like, if you have seen Mahendra Singh Dhoni's movie, in which he says that before starting the match between Punjab and Jharkhand, how the Jharkhand lost the match before even the match started, because their bowlers and their teams feared Yuvraj Singh, the upcoming batsman. So similarly, I think Afghanistan, when Glenn Maxwell was there at the crease, they thought that they could not win until Glenn Maxwell is out. So that is a thought that they had in their mind, and they couldn't recover from that thought. So they didn't lose the match on the ground, they lost the match in their mind actually. So Afghanistan needs to learn from this loss and take this forward in their upcoming careers, because Afghanistan is really a great side with huge talent, but these type of losses will help them become a better team. I think if they would have won yesterday, they wouldn't have had this learning that they shouldn't fear any team, any opposition, and specifically any player, because there are 11 players in every side. If you start fearing somebody, then it would be very difficult. So coming back to Glenn Maxwell, he is a high risk, high reward player, and to play an inning of 200 runs with so high risk is near to impossible. If you see any other batsman who is playing like Glenn Maxwell is Rohit Sharma, and he gets out on 40 or 50 in every match. That is because he is taking so much risk in every match for the team, and the reward is that his team gets the momentum initially. Similarly, Glenn Maxwell, to play such an inning till 200, that is a big deal, because in such high risk you can get a top edge, you can miss a ball, you can, when you are doing this all these switch hits and sweep shots, you can miss a ball easily. But Glenn Maxwell didn't do that. He played absolutely brilliantly yesterday. So Glenn Maxwell's inning is also special because he had cramps later on, and if you remember, he bowled his 10 over quota in fielding also, and he gives his 200% in fielding also. So in bowling also he bowled very well. Then in Mumbai Heat he played 50 overs in Sun, and after that when he came out to bat he scored 200 runs. That's almost like impossible thing to do. Like, it takes so much mental strength other than the talent and everything that a person can have, the fitness levels and everything. You saw how he fell after his cramps while taking a single when still 50-60 runs were needed and Adam Zampa was coming, and after that to have a confidence to not take single and let the other player Pat Cummins play maiden over at that stage is commendable, because he had that much confidence and he knew that Afghanistan's shoulders are down and this is the time that they can just take one or two overs and then again attack them. So also the pitch later on become a bit easier to bat, but that doesn't take anything away from Glenn Maxwell, because that was a truly brilliant innings. And I think in the history of ODI, I don't think such things can be repeated, like Rohit Sharma's 264 and then this innings 201 are some things which it's very difficult to replicate these things. But all credit to Glenn Maxwell. I think Afghanistan bowlers could have bowled a bit slow and a bit away from Maxwell and take advantage of his cramps and all, but they didn't apply their brains at that time, and like they clearly like panicked, and that is normal when a player is going out on you, like all out on you, like Glenn Maxwell does. Many teams would crumble under that pressure. Even India, I have seen like sometimes Ashwin and Glenn Maxwell's battle is very interesting to see, because Glenn Maxwell is a batsman who just takes down the opposition totally and puts so much pressure that it is very difficult to recover from. That is why in IPL also he is such a highly rated player. Even after so many failures, everybody keeps on giving him chances, because they know that at an important stage he can come up and play an innings which nobody else in the world can play. So all credit to Glenn Maxwell, and we hope we see some more innings like this from Glenn Maxwell apart from India. So that has made this World Cup really interesting and like really well played by Glenn Maxwell. Thank you.